So our last thing we like to do, Ed, is we like to pose a scenario. If you put yourself in the position, perhaps our viewers, with the experience that you've gained through your journey, if you were to, the scenario being, if you were to start again tomorrow, how would you finance yourself to go from literally starting out with the idea to getting yourself to having customers, being able to break even?
Yeah. Okay, so I think to the days of raising a couple of £1 million in financing based on a business plan and an idea, if they ever existed, are long gone, and I don't think those days are coming around again soon, at least in the UK. But the lucky thing is that if you're technical, then it shouldn't be any problem for you to be able to get to a point in terms of developing a product where you've got something that is a real product that is potentially sellable to somebody, because the barriers have never been lower in terms of writing something, getting something deployed onto a server somewhere, getting it in front of the whole world on the web, and marketing on very, very low budgets, or even just getting out there and talking to people. So that's almost the expectation now, really, that investors have, is if you can't build something that's at least a good prototype of what you want it to do, and get some people to come and use it, and if not pay for it, then they're not really interested in talking to you, because everybody should be able to do that, right? Mm-hmm. So that's the key thing. I think it's very hard to start in the business from scratch if you're not technical, because then you are asking somebody else, or maybe even paying somebody else to do that for you, and that obviously takes money to do that. Mm-hmm. So you should be technical, I think, to get something off the ground, or at least be with somebody who's technical if you're dealing with the business side of things. And then you've got to be able to get to a point where you've got this proposition that either somebody is actually using, or you maybe even willing to pay for. And at that point, it's possible to think whether, if you had more money, then you'd be able to do things faster. And that shouldn't take very long. That shouldn't take very much money. It depends on your personal circumstances how much money that takes. But you need to be able to get to that point, really. Otherwise, you can't really have a conversation with a credible investor. So it is about, in sort of classic lean startup terms, it is about this minimum viable product. You should be able to build it yourself, probably with your own money, and then get a customer or two, or 5, if you're lucky, 100, and then you can think about how to make things go faster.
That's fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.